Hello, I am currently on my way to Takao Sanguchi Station because I am going to Mount Takao. From where I live, it takes about an hour and 30 minutes to get to the station. And this is actually my first time mountain hiking, like ever. I asked my friend and Googled what was an easy mountain to hike, and Mount Takao along with Mount Mitake was the top result. There are other easy mountains around, well, quote unquote, around Tokyo, but Mount Takao and Mount Mitake always pops up. Anyway, I woke up extra early because of the long train ride for this mountain. Honestly, it was such a peaceful ride after passing through Tokyo City. The rural side of Tokyo seems very nice and I would totally like to visit there one day. I made it to the mountain and fall is still weird here. Maybe because I'm on the mountainside area where it's more cooler, so there's more green still, but a lot of the trees are bare and yellow and red and green. I'm just visually confused. Mount Takao has 6 routes. My friend who loves like 5 to 6 hours of hiking suggests Trail 6. The main reason is because there is a lot of nature, less people, and you get to see a waterfall. And this trail, well, you'll see. But I took my friend's advice and I took Trail 6. Before hiking, you need to get to the entrance, so once you get to the station, you kind of need to walk along a path to get to an area where it's more Japanese village, and then you'll see cable carts and a chairlift area. And around there, that's where you can pick which trail you want to take up. Of course, you can always do the cable cart or the chairlift, but that costs money and it essentially only takes you halfway up. Of course, walking to the trail area, there is a lot of people here. So the entrance area is kind of like a small town. Again, like I said, it has a very small Japanese village vibe. There is a lot of food and restaurants here, and it's actually a nice area to be in. I really like the vibe. So walking past that area is the cable cart and lift area. Again, here is where you can find most of the trail entrance to begin climbing. And so it took a while, but I did find Trail 6. Trail 6 so far has been super easy, a super smooth walk. I found these cool statues with red hats and bibs. There's actually a whole legend and Japanese lore. I suggest you Google Japanese Jizo statues for more information. But yeah. Essentially, Trail 6 has you follow up a mountain stream because, there's a waterfall, so it takes you up to there, and then there's going to be lots of trees and river shots. I assume for all the paths that there's going to be checkpoints like you see here to show you how much you are climbing and how much more you need to climb, as well as other nature facts. Well, the beginning of the trail was pretty easy. I mean, it just started. Once I get past the first checkpoint, oh my god, the trail got kind of intense. Okay, maybe it was my fault for not wearing the right shoes or the right equipment and the wrong jacket, but I only had these for fall and I'm preparing to freeze for the winter. First thing that I saw was this little like shrine or maybe praying area. It kind of freaked me out at first because like why would this be here on a mountain? Like maybe to pray for protection. It really had I might get Spirited Away vibes from this, but there were people here and it was fine. It kind of freaked me out a bit at first. So passing this area, I got to the waterfall. And when I got there seems to be some people in training. So this waterfall is called Biwataki, where disciples of Yaku's and trainees would yell mantras and sutras while being under the water. Mind you, this was happening during mid-November in the mountain area, so it was kind of getting cold, especially in the water. So some very intense training, in my opinion. Passing that area, there is a lot of like conscious signs such as like falling rocks or slippery ledges. Let me say that this trail got really bumpy, like there's lots of exposed roots and rocks, and again I'm not wearing the right shoes, so I almost like kind of tripped a little bit, but it was fine. I can definitely tell that as I was climbing this mountain, I just kept getting higher and higher and taller. Trail 6, there is this one area that I dread. I did not take any video because it just kept going on, and what I'm describing is just a bunch of like wooden stairs that goes up a hill, and it goes on forever, and I just ran out of breath. It was so tiring. I got so hot within 5 minutes of just going up. I had to take off my jacket, and immediately after I got to the top, I needed to take like a 20-minute break, and there are other people here that are also doing the same thing. And so while I was taking a break, I got cold instantly, and I guess that's hiking in the fall. So after that break, it took another 10 or so minutes. I finally made it up to Mount Takao. Oh my god, I have no idea what city this is, but it looked so small. It's crazy how much I climbed this mountain, and oh my god, there is so much people here. Like, well, maybe because I took Trail 6 and there wasn't a lot of people, so it felt kind of like normal hiking, but oh my god, like where were these people before? And yeah, like I said, at the very top, people are taking in the view, having a picnic, resting and eating. Oh my god, look, Mount Fuji. This is my first time actually seeing it in person, and oh, it looks so cool. So after taking some rest at the very top, kind of time to head back down. Because it was getting winter time, the sun kind of sets early. Since it takes over an hour and 30 minutes to get back, plus climbing down, I should really start heading down before it gets too dark. So instead of heading back down on Trail 6, I decided to take Trail 1, and wow, the difference in the amount of people compared to Trail 6 is insane. There is way more people coming up and down this trail. Maybe this is because Trail 1 is probably the most popular and it's more or less paved, so it was like really easy going back down. Additionally, there is a lot of these quote-unquote tourist areas, like there's a lot of temples and food stalls, a lot of like rest stops. I'm not saying that that's bad, I'm just saying that it is a drastic difference between Trail 1 and Trail 6. I'm glad I took Trail 6 up because the whole nature vibes, but I'm also very happy to take Trail 1 back down. And since I was going home, I really took my time. There's no rush. Of course, going back down is way easier. I mean, you're not fighting against gravity, so yeah, it makes it 10 times easier. Since I was on Trail 1, almost halfway up or down, depending on how you look at it, there is the cable car and lift option. And you know what? Since this will probably be the only time I'll be here, I decided to take the lift down. So after buying my ticket and a charcoal fire mochi snack, I was able to take the lift. And this is actually my first time going on the lift, and honestly, it was scary at first. I thought I would mess up just trying to get on the lift, but I managed to get on, and oh my god, I kind of forgot I was afraid of heights. Like, I know this lift is safe. People have been going on this plenty of times. There's always a possibility that it will break down and I'll be stuck on a mountain. However, after a couple minutes, I managed to calm myself down, but every now and then the operating lift would shake a little bit just to remind me, oh, this machine can break any minute now. While walking is nice, the amount of people going up and down on Trail 1 makes me feel kind of nervous. So going down on the lift, I was able to take in the scenery and just relax for a bit. And even though I was afraid to look down, honestly, the autumn leaves were so vibrant and so pretty. It calmed me down and I just relaxed. It was also especially nice considering that the sun was going down because it was setting. So there was a slight golden glow on everything that my camera is not picking up. I finally made it down to the mountain. Around that small village vibe area, I bought this thing called a takosen. Essentially, it's 2 takoyaki balls sandwiched between 2 thin rice snack, and oh my god, it was so good. I think climbing this mountain was definitely an experience for me, considering that I've never done anything like this before, and I think I might do it again. Okay, I don't know how to end this video, so I have to see y'all next time. Bye!